All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. We're going to do a past, present, future. Let's see what's coming in for you. I'm going to get the energy coming out for you. Past, present, and future. Ooh. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Past, one card for each. Present. Future. Oh, okay. Side note, somebody here could be envious of you. Envious and really like annoyed. You know, this is kind of reminding me of the angry reading I did the other day when I said they're really angry. Someone here could be envious, annoyed, pissed that you have some sort of connection in your life that they either feel that you don't deserve or feel that they're never going to get. Something here to do with them getting clarity that someone's appreciating you. That's sad. And it could be making them anxious because they could have been maybe thinking and maybe even self-deceiving themselves that you're going to be fine. When I come back for you, you'll be there and it'll be fine. We'll fix it then. And this man or this woman could recognize that either you have someone in your life that really cares about you and that's a threat, or that you're dating someone and they're kind of envious of that person because, let's be honest, they have exactly what they wanted. I'm coming back for you. You ain't coming back for shit because it's gone. That's the energy here. So somebody could be kind of envious of you. This could be a boss that gave you something because they care about you or because they know that you're going to nurture the job, the position. And there could be a coworker that's envious and almost like pissed, angry. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to hurt your feelings. You're going to wish you never worked here. That could be someone's energy. Someone is very mad. So in your past, I see you being very stable. I see that you could have up-leveled in your money, or money could have been a priority for you. I'm seeing in your current moment, in your present, that you could be resting, rejuvenating, healing, meditating more, flowing. I feel like this is an energy of flowing, going with the flow. In your future, you're going to be connected to your 7th chakra, which is your intuition. You're going to be more connected to it than what you are used to. So if you're psychic or if you're very intuitive in the future, your abilities are going to be on overdrive. Okay, past. Give me the energy of the past for you. Give me the energy of the present for you. Give me the energy for the future for you. Give me the energy around whoever this is that's envious and pissed. Yeah, learning something, finding something out, and it making them hostile because they were trying to review their options. Or they could have, this could be someone who missed the deadline to even apply for a promotion or a job, and then you got it and they've seen it as you being a problem when in reality it could have been their own actions. This could be someone who, you know, never took the next level with you, wanted anything with you. Maybe they did, they didn't tell you. There's something here where someone is annoyed because they felt like their idea was fine, but now they're seeing that maybe it needed refining. So this could be someone recognizing that their job resume needs to be updated. And when they went for that job that you got, they were like, oh, it ain't a big deal. I'm going to get it. Easy peasy. This is like writing my name in my sleep. It's fine. It was not. They did not get it. But they could have been mad at you. Oh, well, I know you trying to sleep with so-and-so. I know that you know their sister, so that's the only reason you got the job. When in reality, they could have needed to refine the idea that they deemed brilliant because maybe It needed to blossom in another way. Maybe they even needed to communicate this clearly. Okay, so I'm going to go over the envious person. This person sees you as someone who's brilliant, you're talented, you're independent, you're able to control yourself. They feel like there's nothing you can't do. They feel like that you believe in yourself more than they've ever seen possible. They didn't even know people did that, is kind of what I'm getting. This person is recognizing that they should never underestimate you, because as soon as they think, oh, you're going to wait for me, I ain't waiting for shit. Oh, well, you're going to give me that job or tell them to give me that promotion because I'm going to pick on you. And you could go to this person and be like, hey, you need to back up or I'm going to hurt your feelings. This person, in some sense, form, or fashion, underestimated you. Underestimated your ability to make your dreams come true. Whether it was going after and finding a fulfilling and healthy relationship. You're never going to have a fulfilling and healthy relationship. You could have been like, bet, because I'm going to grow, I'm going to expand, and I'm going to do better, be better, and you can just stay, you can stay here. You can just stay here. And now this person can recognize you did the thing. You told me you were going to do it, and you did it. I should have never underestimated you. But they could be very pissed. Because again, they could have felt, well, you're not going to find anyone better than me, so you'll come back to me. Some of you, you did find someone better than them. And now they're recognizing that something that they felt only needed intellectual responses. How they handled this situation, how they approached it, none of it was convenient. None of it worked out. And again, this person could have gotten sudden or unexpected news around something that they got very jealous over. This could be a family member who's used to spending time with you, but maybe you're dating someone and they're like, I don't like that. No. And they could be envious. They could even maybe have a little bit of anger. So this is how you're going to know if a baby has resentment or anger. If every single time your boyfriend or your girlfriend comes around your kid and your kid clams up and they're on their phone and they're like, I don't want to talk to them, I'm just going to stay in this corner, it's because they're more than likely mad. Now, they might be uncomfortable with that person, but 9 times out of 10, it's because the kid might be jealous. Well, you know, me and mom was going to go together and now you have to go. Well, you know, me and dad was going to go together and now you get to go. I didn't want you to go. They're allowed to have their emotions. They're allowed to have their feelings. But if you add fuel to the fire, you're going to be doing just that. You're going to be adding fuel to the fire. Instead of saying, you know what, I get it. I took away from this moment for you. It's fine. But you know what? We're going to make it better because your daddy said you couldn't have this. And I think we should have that. I'm going to talk him into it. Or vice versa. Well, you know, your mama said that you couldn't get on water rides. But because I'm here, I'm going to talk her into letting us go on water rides. So I'm going to make this worth it, I promise. There's ways around it. Okay? So I do see here that someone's recognizing that maybe them thinking, okay, well, I'm going to have faith, everything's going to work out. Someone's recognizing, okay, it isn't going to work out. Especially if this was someone thinking, okay, well, you're going to be single forever. You're going to wait on me forever. You're going to get out of my position because I said so. This could be someone who wants to bully you. Maybe you live somewhere. I'm seeing an apartment complex where there's like 50 apartments and someone could be fighting over a parking spot that's rightfully you. It's yours. It's rightfully your parking spot. However, this person might try to do something to make you cower down. And if you have maybe a child, a parent, a spouse, someone who cares about you, they're going to kind of step in the middle of it and be like, okay, wait a second. And their idea was, well, I'm going to make you change your mind because I'm just going to make your life a living hell. Every time you get home from work, I'm going to be in your parking spot. I'm going to wear you down. It didn't work because someone else stepped in, and they could be very envious because maybe they don't have a partner that does that. Maybe they have a partner and they won't do that. Maybe they don't have a partner at all. And it's going to make them really angry. And it's also going to make them recognize that they shouldn't underestimate you because you have personal power like they did not believe. Okay? And that you're stronger than they thought you were, to be honest. I'm just going to be blunt. Okay, so past energy. I see that you were working too hard. I see that you could have been working too many hours. Again, remember me saying that money could have been your focus. This could have been achieving a goal, and you got to a point where you started putting your health on the back burner so you could achieve that goal. Some of you could have also put off a decision when it comes to maybe letting others help you or not putting something on your plate if it doesn't have to be done. Here's an example. Let's say that you were like, well, I'm going to wash my car today, but you've worked 12 hours, you've had to meal prep, you've done all these things that's taken every hour in the day. In the past, you probably would have been like, but no, it's on my list. I have to wash that car today. I have to. So much so that it could have then led to health problems because you're overextending yourself. You're not resting. You're not listening to your body. You're getting things done the day that you put it on your to-do list, things that could wait till tomorrow. But no, you made that small promise to yourself and you're going to do it. But that could also be putting problems on your health. That could bring health problems, headaches, stress, eating, not being able to sleep correctly, simply because you're not willing to maybe cut something off and put it to the next day, cut a relationship off from where it needs to be, or recognize, okay, I can't keep working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Something's got to give. Now, you could have loved the money, but you could have also recognized that it was time for something to be balanced. It was time for you to allow others to help you, or for you to allow things that don't necessarily have to be done today to wait for the future. It's okay. It's okay. Now, in the present, I'm saying that again, you could be resting, rejuvenating. I'm saying that you could be doing something that you love. Some of you, you're going to get recognized in your near future for doing something that you love. So let's say that you're a mom or a dad. You might get recognized in your near future for being a good parent. You might get recognized for doing something work-wise, and people are going to say, oh my God, you're so good at it. Not only do you seem like you love it, but you're fucking good at it. A lot of people are going to recognize you for maybe a craft. You know, maybe this is something as simple as you know random knowledge and you're good at it. You're the kind of person where if we don't know the answer, before we pick up Google, you'll just say it and everybody's like, how the hell did you know how many eyeballs a spider has? That's weird. And you're like, is it weird? I questioned it a few years ago, looked it up, and it just stuck. And people are going to see you as someone who, when you have a passion for something, when something really calls to you, you have to know, you have to scratch that itch. Okay. Now I'm saying in your current moment that you're planning for long term and that you're going to continue to get abundance from the choices you've made in the past. I'm saying that whatever you're doing, your reputation is good. So if it's work, you have a good reputation. If it's love, people see you as someone where you have a good reputation. You don't ghost people. Your communication skills are amazing. You try to take everyone into consideration. You're not the kind of person that tells someone when it's too late what you're expecting, what you're wanting, what you want something to be. Again, no matter what it is, you have a good reputation around it. And I'm saying that there could be something here where there's an opportunity that you want, whether it's a new opportunity in career, that forever opportunity of love. Although you could be getting recognized, you might not be getting the opportunities that you really want. Here's an example. Let's say that you own a business and you're getting clients, but maybe you want a client where they pay 6 months in advance. Maybe it's a long-term client where they sign a 3-year contract. I don't know what kind of client that would be, but there you go. Let's say that. There could be something here where people are seeing you as someone where you're doing what you love and you're getting recognized, but the opportunity that you want, the opportunity that might be the jackpot, the kind where you know, okay, yes, I work for myself, but I have a consistent income for the next 3 years because I signed that contract for that company and I know that I have to go there every Wednesday, period, to do what I need to do for them. That might not come until the near future, maybe around 3 weeks, 3 months. I would say 3 months is what I want to say. They want you to be patient as you continue to plan for your next step in life. Keep putting in the effort because only then will that abundance come. Don't stop just because you're starting to see success and you're starting to see things pay off in your current moment, okay? Now in your future, I see that you could be maybe taking some time to spend in a peaceful moment, whether it's sitting at the beach, sitting on the couch reading a book, sitting out on your balcony. Maybe you're going to go on a cruise and you're going to take a moment to just enjoy that you worked your butt off and you were able to afford a cruise. I'm saying that there could be someone or something that's going to be seeking out your guidance here in the near future. And you're going to help lead this person to a self-discovery. This person might even want you to become like a mentor or like a big brother, big sister. So some of you could be joining like a big brother, big sister type of thing. I know that they do different programs where you can get like a big brother, big sister. Some of you could end up doing that. I am seeing in your near future, there's going to be a lot of things changing very quickly. Things that you don't expect, things that you can't see, things that you expect to change, but maybe you don't expect them to change that quickly or that early. That's going to be happening in your near future. Be careful in your near future putting too much on you and getting so overwhelmed with too much going on. Again, working, then having to go with obligations. Let's say that you promised that you'd go over here to a family member's house, and then you have to go to a friend's kid's birthday party, and then you got to go do something for work, and then you got to go take care of the animals, and then you got to go pay this bill. Be careful of doing that much, because you might get stressed out. You might get overwhelmed in that moment. And all of those opportunities are positive. It's a positive opportunity to celebrate a birthday with someone. That's one more year. It's a positive opportunity for you to be able to go run and pay a bill. You have the money to pay it. But you might get stressed in those moments simply because there's too much going on. This could be going on vacation in the future, and instead of enjoying it, you're trying to cram too much in, and then you're missing time frames and you're not enjoying the moment of vacation because, well, you done missed the boat that was supposed to be for 6 p.m. Oh crap, now you done missed the dinner you had planned for 8 p.m. and you're crying or you're pissed because you've lost money because it's one thing after another, when in reality, there could have just been too much going on, and it could have put a lot more stress onto you, which then made it hard for you to really think things through. And all of these positive opportunities now feel like failed opportunities, now feel like burdens because maybe, just maybe, you have too much on your plate. I'm saying here that there could be travel coming in your near future. You could be getting clarity that you're gonna have to take some sort of traveling because of some sort of ending. Okay? So something could be ending that's gonna result in you traveling. I don't know if that's like traveling back home. I don't know if that's traveling across seas. I don't know exactly why you would travel because something's ending. What I'm feeling is like an energy of, okay, well, my business contract ended. Now I need to go travel back across the country. Now I need to go back home to the US. I've been in Japan for a year. There could be changes that need to be made because of a situation ending up here. I'm saying in the near future, if some of you have been dealing with some sort of an addiction, that might be ending. And it actually might be a little bit of a, well, damn, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. An example could be, maybe you spend a lot of money shopping. You might actually end your shopping addiction in the near future. And you might see that it's not as hard as what you thought it was going to be. That maybe all the stuff that you've been buying you didn't even want, and maybe you ended up taking that method where you kind of put it in your cart and you leave it and you really think about whether or not you actually need it. Is it a want or is it a need? That could save you a lot of money, but that could also end an addiction that you had that you thought was going to be very devastating, very dramatic, but it'll be kind of like melodramatic, like, well, damn, that wasn't that hard. I'm saying that for some of you. This could be an addiction to a relationship, where at one point you thought you couldn't live without it. In the future, you're gonna be like, you know what, Danielle, I absolutely can live without that. What the hell was I thinking? I'm saying in the near future that you're gonna need to stand up for yourself and around maybe how unique you are. There could be something here where What I'm saying is, you know, like when you own something, here's an example. I know a girl on social media who owns a fifth wheel camper, and people drag her through the mud. They tell her that she's not a homeowner. They make comments like, oh, are you broke? A trailer wasn't good enough for you? Things like that they'll say. And sometimes she just kind of, she doesn't say anything. And then other times she'll stand up for herself and say, yeah, you're talking a lot of but I have 6 figures in the bank, yet you guys are paying $3,000 mortgages. Who's the real idiot here? I'm saying that there could be a choice that you've made, a lifestyle that you have. Maybe it's a career. Some of you could be in OnlyFans. There is something here where you're going to need to have confidence to challenge something, where you're going to have to embrace who you are and what you know to be true for you. Not everybody wants to be a stripper, but some people make a lifestyle of it. Not everybody wants to work at Burger King, but some people are an asset to Burger King. Some people might down you for working at Burger King. I'm gonna say thank you for your service because I want my Whopper. Thank you very much. So thank you for your service. I need my Whopper Jr. However, some people have the tendency to maybe disregard, challenge, and make you feel that you have to protect what you know to be yours. So something like that could happen. You could be around family members, friends, this could be strangers, this could be a lover. Someone in the future is gonna have something to say about maybe a lifestyle that you have, or the way that you live your life, or something that you're doing. And you're gonna need to choose your battles, but they're also saying have confidence that if you feel the need to stand up, it's for a reason. It's okay for people not to understand why you do what you do. It's okay for people not to agree with it. But is it okay for them to give their unsolicited opinion? I would say no. And that might push you into a moment for you to reflect and get some sense of insight that you are gonna have to continue to embrace who you are. You're very unique and not everyone's gonna understand you. Not everyone's gonna like you. Here's an example. Imagine that we actually had unicorns. How many people do you think would buy a unicorn? They're unique. Do you want a horse with a horn riding around everywhere? Probably not, okay? Not everyone is gonna be like, oh my God, I want a unicorn. Only unique individuals get one. Not everybody wants one of those Tesla Cybertrucks. It's a hell no for me, but the people who want them are unique. Everyone has a sense of uniqueness to them. You need to be able to embrace your uniqueness. Don't let people degrade you, talk bad about you, or make you feel like what you're doing is wrong simply because they wouldn't be confident if they did it. If you want to run an OnlyFans, you do you, boo. I will be your biggest cheerleader. Now, for me, it would not work. My morals would not let me. However, for you, if that's what helps you thrive, that's what helps you be who you need to be, and you feel that that is you, you are uniquely you, and you bring something different to it, I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader. You do you, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Because maybe there's something you need to learn in that. And that might push you into a moment for you to dig into some sort of insight, for you to say, okay, let me reflect and see, what is this teaching me? Some of you might even give to more charity. So your way of showing like, but I'm not doing anything bad, might be to give to charity, might be to open up and to show, but I'm not a bad person. Do I have a bar? Yeah. Do I maybe add to people being alcoholics? Sure. But that doesn't mean that I'm a crappy person and that I want people to have alcoholism. That's what I'm saying. And there could be people who are maybe gonna boycott your bar. You don't need to be running a bar. You're adding to the problem. Are you? Or are you giving them a safe place to go because of those people out there screaming, judging, throwing their opinions in your face are actually the problem? That's what I'm saying here. And again, you could need to challenge the people who are in power. Challenge where people think that their opinion is your power, is your truth. And not argue with them, but just stand firm on, well, this is who I am and I'm not asking for your opinion. I didn't ask for your approval. Thank you, though. That's what they're saying here, okay? Now, when that happens, some of you are then gonna see a feather. Whether it's a feather in your room, a feather right outside your door at your home, you're gonna see a feather to tell you that you did the right thing. So Spirit's gonna send you a feather to say, hey, we seen you, we're here for you. We know that that was tough. We know that it feels weird for you to feel like a leprechaun in the world full of unicorns, but just know that we put you in that position for a reason, because maybe nobody else would have stood up. Maybe nobody else would have said, hey, listen, you guys are judging, but you ain't even looking at it from a different perspective. And that's fine, I don't need you to. But I am gonna stay firm, and this is who I am, this is what I believe in, and I'm doing it for a reason. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. Have a blessed day.